This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports.
What formations do they still again the rush ends?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now
the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Come get some. 56. From the 38, Goff. Hauling it in, Nelson.
I'm going to get you right.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Don't you worry.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Five.
What happened, big dog?
Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You all right, bro?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
For a third center.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Send the J.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
What happened?
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends. They blocked well, too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
I don't discuss person business.
Walker, Anthony Walker.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here's Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Mostert. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It's too long.
This is Mostert, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on third down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Run stuff over there.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. Going deep here for Watkins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. Past the 20. He completes it to Nelson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
They had 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Now they try the right side here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, wahoo!
To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Mm-hmm.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth?
Bite.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Third and long. It's gone. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
Hey, man, what's up to the brothers that I ain't spoke to today, man? How you guys doing?
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
Can't even call it, big dog. I can't even.
It can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
What? Hey, Clarence, how you doing?
And now possession will go over.
Hey, man, I can't complain about it. That nigga flying no regular, so I ain't got to talk to him.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here. On 2nd and 14. Now a handoff looking right. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Cousins. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the 50, it's gone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to our
why he ain't fumble? That was Lamar. That nigga would have fumbled, man.
Scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked to Jerome Baker.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync, right?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Got X factors and stars all over the fucking field.
Come on, see how?
Man,
I was looking at the same thing.
God damn.
He's got this almost to the 40.
He got more than he don't.
Shit. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ric Flair.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, gone. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go.
And he's into the clear. 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Good start to the season.
Anybody ain't playing Madden that want to shoot or anything?
Second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already
Everybody
established,
playing
right?
Madden.
Not sure he can keep it up for the entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Be frank, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. Get rid of you and we can do some things, bro.
Oh shit!
It's a very short kick, taken right at
the
bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Hey Chad. Hey, no. Hey Chad. I don't want to play the Chad, so I mean that don't mean nothing to me. I don't want some. So hey. You know, I'm cool.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
No, that Chad, he ain't saying that, Chad. That's you, Chad. That's you, Chad.
The second half scored against them.
I didn't do that. I ain't even do that. Man, that nigga got 4 plays.
Look down there tonight to see who shoots, nigga. Kareem lighting up like a bus. I ain't brought 32 who wasn't gonna shoot. I had him.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Nah, hell no. I ain't saying that. What was it? What was it? I said I know I ain't have a good shot. I ain't have a good shot.
I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to throw the ball.
I don't remember that. That dude, there was some H1Z1 shit.
It was less than a week ago.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Takes this to the 27.
Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that one.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Well, that nigga was open on that post too, boy.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Oh, wow.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go.
Yeah, niggas wasn't rocking them, bro.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Niggas was not rocking them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now gone. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Goff on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for,
Hall of Fame players,
is not there right now. Because he saw that happen
KG.
during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert, 96 yards.
So he probably would, what, next year was his fifth? He would have been next year's class.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
You think so?
The fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
It's a short
Hey, clear. Y'all ain't got no playroom and no shit like that?
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That little nigga going, he going right now, bro. I just asked him, he going right now.
Quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh man, I can't say 4.
What's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown through
I don't know, bro.
do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Here you go.
Goff now looking to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Goff now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Man, talk about everybody back. Talk about everybody background, big dog.
That appeared to be a case of get ball.
Probably because I hear your shit. I don't hear it, bro. I can't hear it, man. I don't hear your shit. Hey, where we going back here, though? I know we ain't going to the bar. Want to go to the houses? Where we going?
Get the football back. The Vikings with a first and 10.
Hey, say, man, we ain't so guinea pigs, man. Hey, man.
And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15.
I'm going over here, man. And let y'all
Hold on, why I got 20?
Come on,
Did I
y'all
miss my extra point?
Now they try the right side.
Who done missed, don't even remember.
He's got a first down past the 30. And now look at him go. Past the 20.
I didn't even know I missed it. If I missed it.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, done. I'm having to get used to that tap shit, bro, because it be throwing me off. I be pressing like a motherfucker. Because I be pressing on shit that I'm thinking I ain't got to tap on, but you got to tap on just everything. Anything you used to press on, you just tap on.
Okay, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, exactly. Getting in the truck and all that shit.
That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
I missed the extra point. I didn't even see it.
About set to get this drive started. The
I
Green
did
Bay
miss
offense
it.
at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they've struggled big time in this game.
I kicked it. I kicked it perfect, so I didn't even look at it.
It's tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together.
It's raining though, so this jump is so crazy in the rain.
Who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
Yeah, we're gonna take. Are you gonna take the vaccine?
Because what you really want to do, even
I don't know, bro.
the board is still up there and the game's going to go on, I bet you can take the spirit away from another team.
I'm still kind of.
Will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks.
But see, the thing is, the vaccine ain't gonna be good when you're on your deathbed because it's to prevent it. So, shit, it ain't gonna do you no good then.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's why.
That's the crazy thing about it.
Yes.
So here we go.
Nobody knows what it's gonna do to you.
They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Well, they ain't gonna experiment with us. Y'all see them French doctors talking about experimenting with Africans.
Bitches. They stop them on 4th down. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
No, they ain't got the vaccine as of yet.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision.
And I swear I just seen somebody that was not a teammate, bro. But it.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd.
That is how we find out right there. We good over here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Right where, Mark? Damn, I can't get. Gotta get up high.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10.
Oh shit! I got sniped. And I don't even see no goddamn body.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Oh my God! I done came up down here and threw the
plays of over 20 yards.
Knock the motherfucker down, Clarence. That's all 3 of these, man. All right, I'm gonna go around.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Mark him, bro. Mark him.
2 there. 2nd down.
Okay.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Todd Gurley.
Knock one. They got me. I didn't see this nigga. I would have murked him. Oh, I would have murked him.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game.
Give me with the 2 lead.
Go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done.
Can I come get somebody or no? Hey. No, I can't come get you. You did.
Now a handoff looking right. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Them damn animations.
During the season in order to continue.
Dumb animations, bro. Nick is behind. Nick is behind me.
On the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of
And they put him in an animation to where he can get in front of me to pick it off. So crazy.
Let's go over here. Normally they don't be at this bunker, man, and hit this bunker and shit. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll get that
the
back.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We ain't even worried about that.
Yeah, that's boy. Ooh, over there.
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field.
Oh.
While the trainers take a look,
Drop.
we'll step aside.
Oh, I hit the fucking tree.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they try the right side here. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Officially no gain on the play. And
Oh, what happened?
Again, it's
Yeah, what happened over there?
after getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, Kerry. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, it's gone. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now it's gone. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A good pickup there. 26 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Gone.
Nah, dog. Out of all the people you throw at, you choose to throw at him? Nah, dog.
And he will bring this across midfield to the
he ain't the one to throw it.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching.
They finna try to come get it.
just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
But you bitches ain't seen Kareem. They have a rocket motherfucking launcher home. Oh yeah, bitch. Oh, you got ammo.
Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert, 40 yards. As his guys continue to get this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley.
Oh, they had some fucking more ammo on a different gun. Should have sent that rocket launcher at his ass.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will
actually should have drove over that nigga like everybody else doing the motherfucking game.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
it's caught at the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. J.J. Nelson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
We got this. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Minnesota, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green